Welcome to another MomVanDispatch. So today is the 5th of September 2018. It is the official end of my tour season here in the Ark Valley. And yeah, I'm getting ready to leave this little place that I've learned to become rather attached to. I'm just, probably about a half mile outside of Leadville, and yeah, just enjoying the view. You might be able to see, I don't know if you can see around me, but the snow is falling on the mountains around here, and so it looks beautiful. You know, maybe at the end of this dispatch, I'll just pick up the camera and take it for a little pan around. Right now it's pretty cloudy, so you can't see a lot of the horizon. But, yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of, it's been a while since my last update, and I'm trying to not get too nostalgic here while I, just kind of recap here. A few weeks ago, a few weeks ago this month, my parents were out here. That was really awesome. They kind of just impulsively showed up. I got a message one night. They're like, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna be, like, where exactly is your outpost? I need the address. We're in Nebraska and we're on our way out. And it's like, what? Oh, that's insane. But yeah, I got the day off, and I was able to take them on a zipline tour and all that, and show them around, and take them to a hot spring and all that, and yeah, they loved it. Everyone could use a bit of Colorado every once in a while. That was dope. Oh, what else has happened? I took my GRE, I got the score that I figured I would get, and I'll take it. I scored a bit higher on the verbal reasoning than I anticipated, so I'm kind of stoked about that. That's a crazy test, man. That's, it's wild. I might do it again. I don't know what my odds would be of, improving the score, but I might take another Hail Mary shot at it, Let me think. Yeah, so, that was dope. Got that done. That was another goal that I had, been working hard on. That's pretty awesome. And just before the end of the season, we have another course at our outpost called Via Ferrata. And Via Ferrata means Iron Way, and it's basically, something that, was kind of brought over here from Europe, and it's something, it's an Italian word. It's kind of, it's basically, like this mountain traversing type of course where there's a lot of rebar put in the side of cliffs, and, cables to clip into and whatnot. You sort of traverse around cliffs, and I got checked out as a guide for that, and it was pretty awesome. It's like our course, you do a bunch of traversing, you take some zip lines to get out there, do some traversing, do a rappel off a cliff, and do some more traversing, go on some sketchy bridges, a high wire, some stuff like that. And yeah, you're looking at a newly minted Via Ferrata guide. I'm pretty stoked about that. It's fun, I came out here to play on rocks, and that definitely fits the bill. So yeah, we'll see where I can go with some of that stuff. What else? Yeah, it's kind of nice, everything winding down. We yesterday we officially closed down our courses, took down all the brakes, locked up the beginnings of lines so people couldn't trespass, or if they did, they would be literally breaking and entering. So that's good. Took down all the critical gear, got it labeled, put away. Yeah. A little sad, seeing it all go away, but it'll come out next year. Said goodbye to everyone and took off, and it's a little bittersweet, it's kind of sad saying goodbye to everybody in the course and all that, but I'm ready for something different, and I'm ready to hit the road. Got my plane lined up, got my shuttle lined up, and I am, I'm ready to see friends and family back home. What else? I have a Wilderness First Responder course coming up here this month, and I'll be doing that when I fly back, and it should be interesting. The place where it's going to be is at a pretty high elevation as well, and they say it'll probably be covered in snow, so I might have to invest in a pair of good ski pants, and just mentally prep myself to be playing around in the snow for a week, which is fine. I'm from Minnesota, man. Playing in the snow is pretty second nature to me. Not too, And, I guess I'm kind of waxing a bit nostalgic here, but, it's kind of cool seeing the mountains covered in snow as I'm leaving, because that's, back in 2012 when I was down in New Zealand, I was working in this little town called Wanaka on the South Island, you know, pretty high in elevation. It was up in this nice little mountain valley, and you know, has a big lake there. It's pretty picturesque and beautiful. And you know, I'd worked there for a few months, and you know, just living in the same hostel with the same roommates, and it was a nice little ragtag backpacker tribe there. And you know, it got to the got to the end of my contract season there, and yeah, and like the morning I was hitchhiking out, you know, I got up early and, you know, said goodbye to my roommates who were just barely waking up, and then I hit the road hitchhiking, and the snow had just fallen on some of these mountains right around the town where I was at, and it was just like, it was kind of you know, like all season all season had been brown and dry because it was the summer season. And it was kind of poetic, you know, and now, as I'm leaving this place, you know, the snow is just falling on some of these peaks. Some of these, I don't know, like behind me there should be, I believe Albert and Massive are back there, and some of these other collegiate peaks are around. And, yeah, you know, it's, I don't know, it's the second time in my life, you know, I'm leaving a job and leaving a little ragtag tribe of misfits that I've been living with, and yeah, and the snow is just falling in the mountains. I don't know, it's, you know, it just feels like I've been here before. It's kind of cool, you know, it's a nice little way to tie it up. Anyway, I don't know what else to add. Yeah, we'll see. Should be starting the next job next month, early in the month. And so that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be in a, let's say, a very beautiful place out on the West Coast. We'll just leave it at that for the moment. And, yeah, so I definitely have to invest in a nice DSLR camera with a telephoto lens so I can take some gnarly photos. And, oh yeah, and now that I'm done studying for that GRE test, I have time to make art. So I have been making some other art, you know, just doing some, you know, setting up this GoPro on a rig and doing time lapses of me sketching, you know, scenes out in nature. And I plan to keep doing that. And if I get a nicer camera, you know, dial up the photography game a bit. And yeah, I like it, you know, it's good for the soul. All right, that's about it for now. You know, yeah, we'll see. Maybe my next dispatch will be in Minnesota. That'd be kind of cool. All right, talk to you later.